Hello fishing friends, this is Matthew with Outfishing 13 bringing you another fishing video. Today I'm down here by Utah Lake and I'm going to be trying for some white bass and some channel cat. Last year about this time I had a lot of luck. This spring it's been really cold though, and so it's been slow for the white bass spawn to begin when the catfish start coming in and feeding on them. So we've had some warm days and I'm going to go give it a try. The water's kind of low this year, but we'll just have to see what happens. So come along, let's go fishing. So over on my right here is a little creek called Hobble Creek. And there's a beaver family that has dammed it off, and it used to never flood all the way up into here. But I think the beavers just keep building their dam a little bit taller and taller, and now it's all flooded. One of these days there's going to be a bunch of runoff that'll wash that dam out. All right, this is a spot I'm going to fish here. It's kind of shallow, but there's a nice channel just right up here. And we're going to fish down there. And we'll come up here and we'll fish along in this current here for white bass. So I got my little handy dandy fish holder here, fishing pole holder. Just put that in like that, and need to put a sinker and a piece of bait on this. We're not putting a very big sinker on, that's all we need. He'll be fine. There. That'd be great. Just like that. This is, I think this is a mustad Circle C or an eagle claw Circle C, but it's not a huge circle hook, but it's very effective for catfish up to 36 inches or so. So I'm using my 733 today. Got my drag set. We're just going to get right over there, kind of in the middle. There we go, that's a good spot. I got a bet spin on here with a little chartreuse jig head, and we'll give that a try. Right over here in this current. Oh, and today I'm using my Zebco Omega 33. This is my 1978. I did a full service and repair on this, and it's a great reel. I love it. It's a great casting reel. And I got this mounted on a Zebco Mercury Rod. It's a vintage rod. I don't know how old it is. Probably made in the 90s or early 2000s. Just the style of it. Kind of reminds me of my Daiwas. Today I'm using my shoulder mount for my GoPro and trying to keep it level. Last time I used it, the horizon was like this. But I really like this shoulder mount, as you can see the action a lot better without me getting the rod right in the way when I'm using a chest mount. So I'm giving it a shot. It's kind of tricky because I have to try keeping the rod level. We're going to go up here. Like up here last time I was here, I caught one up in this spot up here. So we're gonna go walk up here and give this a try right up here, right below where that little riffle is. But this was one of the fanciest, nicest reels that they made. And this one, I think, has 3 ball bearings. So there's part of the Beaver Dam right up there. But I don't know if the white bass can get up that. They might be able to. Riffles. Tell you what, I'm loving this little Mercury rod. It's a 6-foot, medium weight. A beautiful little rod. Well, I'm gonna go down and check my catfish rod, see how that's doing, and try a little bit more down there for white bass. Well, there wasn't anything there. There's nothing on my catfish pole. I got a fish on. Pretty tough little fish. He's a white bass. Yep. Well, it's not a failure after all today. Nice. Fat little white bass. I'll take him home, at least for bait. Nice. So I changed my technique a little bit. See if I can replicate that. So there's a deep hole down here, just down there. Let's see if I can replicate that. Get another bite. So I just went down there and I started bouncing it off the bottom just like this. Take up my slack and bounce it. And that got a strike. Well, thanks for coming fishing with me tonight. It's getting dark and I wanted to just say goodbye before it got too dark. I caught one fish, but I'm going to fish a little bit longer. If I catch some more, I'll let you know when I get home. But it was just a beautiful night out here. I wish the fish were biting better, but I think the bite hasn't quite started, or it was earlier today. And these fish tend to bite at certain times, a couple times each day at certain times. And it just wasn't happening for me tonight. But there's lots of fish in the little stream here. But I'm gonna give it a little bit longer to see if I can hook into a catfish. If I do, I'll put my headlight on and land it for you. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks and have a great night. Bye. Well, I'm gonna call it a night and reel in.